Hello there, everybody, and today I'm here to talk about the journey to the center of Mikey's mind. This is one of the more wackier episodes of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's where the Turtles are making a deal with this one big blob dude who has the plans for the Triceratons mothership, but it turns out the man betrays them. He even gets mad at Mikey when he bumps into him while he's serving trays, and they're at like this casino. It looks very cool. It reminds me of like in the Mirage comics where the Turtles went to that casino. They can blend in because they're mutants and the aliens are the aliens, so they don't look that different. But like we see other cool aliens. We see the neutralizer species. This confirms that he's an alien. When we see like, the neutralizer color is orange, but this time we see him blue. But anyway, they try to make the deal with the guy, but it turns out he messes with them and he steals their luggage full of money so that they paid the guy so they could get the plans, but he still keeps the plans for himself. But the Turtles manage to get into a big fight with the man, and they manage to take him down, and they get their luggage back, and they saying how it's a waste of time. But basically, Mikey makes a big mistake where he tells, like, the man that they got more important things to worry about, like black hole pieces. He's referring to the black hole generator, which is a bad idea because they do not want to know about the black hole generator. I don't think they want others to know what their mission is. But this catches the man's attention, and so now he's going to go into Mikey's mind. He sends these group of robots, these tiny robots the size of Ant-Man, that is able to, like, sneak into Mikey's mind. But once they aboard the Future Toys ship, Mikey is decides to take a nap while everyone's in the simulator room. Mikey ends up having glowing eyes, and he's like freaking out while watching Chris Pratt and Two Rough Crew. And it turns out the Turtles and Casey and April all discover that Mikey is in some kind of stasis, and they have limited time. So what they're going to do is that April is going to send Leo, Donnie, and Raph into Mikey's brain, so they could find him and find out what's going on with the robots that are trapped in his mind as they were testing on him. And Future Toy gives them a warning at first, but the Turtles end up getting sucked in anyway. And they're going through the various memories. They end up seeing stuff that all the way back in season 2 with mazes and mutants. They say it's just a memory. April just says it's just a memory. And they go through various memories as they fight these robots. They end up going into the farmhouse of the memories there, and we see, like, Bigfoot again, which is wild. And the Turtles say that Leo says, like, he misses the farmhouse, and Donnie's like, I don't. You can't blame him, since those were definitely the wilder episodes for sure. But they managed to fight the robots, and they're pretty tough. They try to use their blasters, their weapons, but it's just like it's too hard for them until they manage to fight them off in like this. They go into like this room that has Mikey's various personalities. We see a giant angry Mikey. We see Trifidal, just like, and Raph calls him the annoying side of Mikey, and we see like I guess not the body shame, but like we see like a fat version of Mikey eating pizza. I wonder if that's the writer's secret fetish. But like we also see like a very confused Mikey who speaks gibberish. And what all these Mikeys do is that the Turtles try to figure out which Mikey is which. But we find out later where the real Mikey is, his center mind. But all these Mikeys end up rapping about how to find Michelangelo, and it's just annoying Raph. And I just do this song. It's meant to be cringy. It definitely is. But they end up finding their way to Mikey's imagination, which is trapped in like a small locker. But that was definitely a weird song for sure. But the Turtles enter Mikey's imagination. It's even more wilder. Mikey lives in some, like, fairy tale world, so we know why his imagination's so wild. We see a bunch of random cameos from other characters. We see the frogs, Mondo Gecko. We randomly see Chris Bradford, Tiger Claw. We see Leatherhead. We see Ice Cream Kitty. We see the Chris Bradford action figures, the pinball machine. We see a bunch of wild stuff. The turtles are on some, like, floating pizza. This is definitely why this is one of the weirder episodes. Like, they're in some, like, Mikey's weird imagination. But they find Mikey, who's revealed to be his little kid self. And Craig Sipes is, like, doing like a higher pitched version of Mikey's voice. And he has, like, a crown on his head. He's got no mask as well. But that's where they bump into these robots that's been tracking them. And they end up getting into, like, this final battle with them. And the turtles, like, put on, like, their Visions Quest gear as they realize that since this is Imagination World, they can use that to their advantage. So they get, like, various floats. Like, I think one of the turtles is on Leatherhead. We even see the return of that little sea creature from all the way back in season 1 who had a crush on a turtle submarine. Like, I thought that was funny. But they end up taking down the I think they're called the neutrinos, I think they're called. But they manage to take them down, and they all celebrate. And Mikey's like, he says now has a new catchphrase, Booyaka Banga. First it was Booyaka Sha, Cowabunga, now Booyaka Banga. And I think the turtles managed to save Mikey. And they managed to wake up, and Mikey's like, I just had the weirdest dreams, dudes. And so the turtles saying, in case he's like, it wasn't a dream, dude. And so they decide to confront the guy from earlier, and I think they managed to get the plans of the Triceratons. And earlier in the episode, the man managed to burp on the turtles, which is just like a weird gross out moment, and Mikey manages to do it back on the man, which was funny. So that's this episode. So this is definitely a fun episode for sure. Like, it may seem like I was nitpicking this episode, but like I actually really enjoyed this episode. Like, it's nice to just have like a fun episode where the turtles are in some like wacky world. Like I feel like this season, the space episodes and the farmhouse episodes kind of just were like, instead of following the main storyline, these episodes can just be fun. Like, just let the writers and animators have fun. And that's what I respect about this episode. So I'd give it, like, maybe an 8 out of 10. I don't know what the next episode is. I think it's something to do with the Triceratons, but I'm excited to talk about that episode. So that being said, thanks for watching, and Turtle Power.